In today's video, we are going to go head to head with makeup applicators. The first is a sonic makeup brush, and the second is a trusty beauty blender. Let's see which one works better. Let's see how many takes that takes. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I love using devices, and if you're coming to this channel, you're probably seeing more and more of it. I love the way that technology has helped the way that we're taking care of our skin, and it's helping with skincare. So why not see how that applies to beauty and applying beauty products? Enter the Echo. Now this is by Spa Sciences, and it is an antimicrobial makeup brush with sonic technology. I started to hear some rumblings about this not too long ago, and I know that there are a couple of guys that are doing it in this space, but I picked up this one in particular from Target in the US. Now, it's quite a simple little device. This is how it comes. It comes with 3 pieces. So essentially, it's a little, I'm making a lot of noise. So essentially, it's this little device that turns on and off. Has 3 speeds. It comes with a USB connector, so you can plug it. You can plug it in anywhere, and you can take it with you. And it comes with this brush head. Now, essentially, this is sort of one of the 2-pronged things that is going to make this such a great product. If I can get the head on, super easy to put on. There you go. Now, they are saying that this is antimicrobial, and what that means is, unless you are awesome and you wash your brushes every time you use them, they're prone to bacteria accumulation and they can get pretty nasty. So this apparently is treated to reduce 99% of the bacteria that forms in between usages. So that's pretty impressive in fairness. Now, I don't do them as regularly as I should. I probably clean them more regularly than most, but certainly not after every application. I try to do it every week, but I generally fail miserably. But I don't use brushes as regularly anyway, but look, that's besides the point. So the first thing is, it's just going to be cleaner and it's going to be better for your skin, because putting something gross with bacteria onto your skin is not going to do your skin any favors. The second thing that makes this so great is the sonic technology. Now what they are saying, let's see what they're saying on the box. So they're saying that this delivers 24,000 micro movements every minute. And the idea behind that is 2 things. One is that the vibrations and whatnot are actually applying the product so deep into the skin that it's filling in all those fine lines and wrinkles. It's actually building makeup from the bottom up. So it's filling everything in, and this is supposed to give a real airbrushed finish. The second thing is, when it picks up the makeup, it's creating these teeny tiny little particles. So that alone will help with the application process. So there's a lot of things happening here with this sonic technology. They call it microdust technology, that is just supposed to give a very professional, flawless application. Who doesn't want that? Sign me up. Okay, so what I wanted to do was to go head to head between what I generally use for makeup application, particularly when I'm filming, is the makeup sponge. Now, this particular sponge I love. I've showcased it a few times on this channel. I've talked about it being great for gift giving and whatnot, and this is just called the Sponge, and it is by a company called the Makeup Eraser. And essentially it comes in this little plastic gizmo, and you chuck it into your washing machine and it cleans it on a regular cycle. And I love this, and in fact I'm going to the States next week and I may pick up a few more of these because they're genius and they actually get the sponges clean. So what I'm going to do today is half my face using my sponge, and I'm going to do half the face using this sonic makeup brush. Okay, so I am going to apply each to each side of my face. Now right now I have nothing on my face, so that's actually a total lie. Done all my skincare, and I have applied my SPF, and it does have a tint to it. The SPF that I'm using today, and I use most days, and it's probably my holy grail, is this one by Elta MD. It is my UV Clear Broad Spectrum SPF 46 tinted. Love it. It does have a tint. It doesn't really give a lot of color or anything, but it means that there's no white cast. Okay, now I have done some eye makeup just to not scare the hell out of you guys. So from here up, I've got my brows done. I have a little bit of eyeshadow and mascara, but there's nothing else below. So I'm going to start off with my foundation, and for this today, which I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it, is my IT Cosmetics. It is IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better Foundation Plus Skincare. I love this, and I use this for filming because it gives me a decent coverage. So generally I put this onto a palette. I'm just going to put one. Usually one does my whole face. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Beauty Blender first. And I'm going to start with my foundation, which I generally only use that much for the entire face, but we're going to probably need a little bit more. So I'm going to stay away from the eye area, and I'm just going to dab it on. I just put it in the wrong place on my face, okay? So for me, I tend to focus most of it on the center of my face because that's where my redness is. And then I just blend it out. I don't have really bad skin. I'm lucky in that front. So for me, foundation is just about getting rid of the redness and blending it out. My problem areas are kind of around the nose, the chin. Okay. How are we looking, Gary?
Yep.
Okay. Nice. Can you even see a difference?
Yes, I can.
Okay, that's good. So my redness is gone. Nothing too complicated. Easy peasy. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is apply some contour. Now, I don't do contour every day, but I'm curious to see how the brush is going to build all of these because they say you can use one for everything. So I'm going to use this palette that I have by Smashbox, which is about 1,000,000 years old, because I don't have a lot of contour products. And if you have any suggestions, please put that down below because I'm on the hunt. This is a palette that I have that has a bronzer, a contour, and a highlight. I'm just going to dip. I've never put this on with a sponge either. I always use a brush. So anyway, you can see how that's building a little bit of a shadow there. That's just fine. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
You can? Okay. And then I'm going to put a little blush on. And again, I generally use brushes for this. So this is a little experiment in itself. So I'm going to use my Glossier Cloud paint. And this is in Beam. And it's just this beautiful coral color that is my absolute favorite brush that I wear pretty much every time I film. And then I'm just going to blend that in a little bit. These are very bright lights. Okay. Can you see that, Gary?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so I have my foundation, I have my contour, I have my blush on. How's that looking? I think that looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
The last is the concealer. I'd never use a sponge for this. I probably need a much smaller one, but I'm going to do it anyway. So let's cover up some of that stuff under the eye. This is a new discovery for me, and holy cow, I love it. It is by Lancome. It is their Teint Idole Ultra Wear. Everybody and their dog has been talking about this, and I think I bought it about 2 months ago, and I only started using it this week, and it just, oh my gosh, and it wears so well, and it wears for so long. And a brush, I mean, a sponge is not great for this either. I might have to cheat and go in with my... I'm going to have to cheat, guys, sorry. That's just, I need a small sponge for that. This is such a great concealer. Holy cow, look at that. Okay, half face kind of done?
Mm-hmm.
Looking good?
Yep.
That would be my regular application. Digging it. Okay. Now let's try this. Okay, so we're going to do another squirt. I don't know why I feel like I'm going to be needing a lot more. Now it says to put this on the medium. I don't really want to. And I think I'm going to apply it to my face first because I don't want to dip the thing in and I don't want it to splatter. That's probably way too much product. We'll find out. Put a little bit there. I'm going to just dot it around and see what happens. Ooh, that's kind of strange. They said medium. Let's see what happens on medium. Oh, that's weird. It is kind of tickly. Try not to push on it because, gosh, it's really soft though. I will say that. I'm afraid to push on it a little bit. It does go up underneath the eye though. Feels like it's getting a lot of coverage. I think I may have used a lot more makeup on this side. It's looking a bit heavier to me. Boy, it's blending in well though. Holy cow. It's a little tickly. It tickles a little bit by the ear. Okay, it's quite easy to get into the little crevices and whatnot. Way better than the Beauty Blender is on that front. I'm seeing some stray hairs there though. I should have used my other hand with this, but I can't really do that. Okay, well, very easy to go on. It's quite smooth, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like there's a lot more coverage than this. I think I used a lot more makeup, in fairness. But that looks a little heavy. Too much makeup. Darn it. But it looks seamless, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, it's gotten in there. This is what our head is looking like at the moment. Not too bad, actually, considering the amount of product. I definitely put way too much product on there. But it really blends it in well. Okay, I think we may be onto something, guys. This is good. Okay, I put way too much makeup. Okay, so this used a lot less makeup than my Beauty Blender did. I will definitely say that. Because I used a full squirt with the Beauty Blender because it picks up a lot of the product, but this did not. Like, that was one pump and I'm done. Ooh, I like that. It's a little too heavy for me, I'm not going to lie. Probably looks great on camera, but sitting here in front, it's a bit heavy for me. The next thing we do is the contour. So I'm going to use the powder. They say you can use the same brush for powders and for liquids, so I'm just going to dip that in a little bit. I'm going to turn this on low, though, just because. Okay. Okay. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what's getting picked up on camera. I don't recommend you to put it into the product when the thing is spinning around, though, because I'd say you could have some splatter problems. Okay. So I'm more kind of dabbing it on than really spreading it this way. Because my worry about this is as you layer products, is this going to rub off the product that's underneath it? That would be my big concern, but I think that looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that looks really good. Huh. Okay. Next is blush. Okay. What does it say for blush, low or medium? Okay. We're going to stick with our low. It's probably taking a little longer than I would generally do, but anyway. That's nice. Oh, that's nice. Now, again, this is heavier with me looking in the mirror right now than I would generally wear, but this looks really uneven now, doesn't it? Okay. Beauty blenders aren't great, I've decided, for putting on blush. Okay. But I think this is all looking really good. What do you think?
Yeah.
Next is my concealer. Okay, so we're going to put some of that right there, and we're going to put a little bit of it there. I'm skeptical on this one just because, but now it's also just going to rub this off a little bit because I got all sorts of stuff sitting on that now. I've got blush, I've got contour, and I've got foundation. So I'm just giving that a little rub on a textured kind of a flannel thing. Looking a lot better though. Okay, so this is considered sort of the same consistency as a foundation, so I'm going to put it on medium and see. I don't know how easy this is going to be to get into those crevices. I'm not hopeful here. Yeah. Okay, it doesn't work for that. It doesn't work for that. You just can't get it into that spot. And for me, it is such a delicate area, the eye area, that I don't want to be pushing on it. I don't want to be shoving anything. I'm so gentle even with this. It looks like I'm sweeping, but I'm really not. I'm kind of pressing it in. Wow. I've learned so many things about what not to do with the sponge today. Ordinarily, I use the Beauty Blender just to do the foundation, and I tried to do everything with it today. And I mean, gosh, it could have been worse, but do you see the difference?
Yeah.
I mean, this works, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. It's better.
Oh my God. I think I'm in love. That looks really good. Okay. Okay, so I know that there are a couple of these sonic brushes out in the universe. I think it was first started by Michael Todd. And I think that when they first launched, they were really expensive. They were 150 kind of quid. I think now they're offering these on specials for around 55. I think it looks exactly the same. Their base looks identical. I'm not sure if they're white label products or not, but the Michael Todd and this look absolutely identical. So the Michael Todd is now $55 in the US. And I think there's also one here in the UK called Magnatone, and I think that retails for about £35, and I think it's the same sort of idea. I picked up mine at Target in the US. I paid $29.50 US, which was a steal. And I know that you can buy replacement heads from the website directly, which is Spa Sciences. So I'm going to buy another head or two. I think that the results on this are phenomenal. So, beauty blender side, don't use a beauty blender to do some of those products. But look at this. I mean, that's just foundation, contour, blush. I didn't put a highlighter on, actually, which I could have done, and it would have worked fine. Didn't do great on, again, on the under eye concealer thing, but sure, I can live with that. But I think that looks phenomenal. Yeah? Okay, so this is a total winner for me. I'll be using this again tomorrow and probably the next day. Buy a few extra heads. It is really soft, super soft. I assume it's going to be just as easy to clean as traditional brushes. So why would you not? Replacement heads are like 10 quid. Buy a few of those. You could have, you know, just change them out, use one, change it out, use one, kind of always have one, a clean one on the go. And geez, about your uncle. Well, that was exciting. That was a nice little head-to-head day. So thank you so much for joining me today. Let me know if you've tried one of these. And if you hadn't, I think you need to go buy one. Because, I mean, for 30 quid, you'd almost be foolish not to. Because I am not a makeup queen when it comes to putting things on properly. But I am quite pleased with the results on this. So that was fun. So guys, thank you so much for joining today. So if you liked the look of this video, I hope that you'll subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and also hit that notification bell so that you know every time a new video is uploaded. So please give me your thoughts, give me your comments. Please put them all down below. And if you know of any other gadgety things in the beauty space, well, sure, in skincare and anything else, please let me know because I'm always on the hunt. So thanks again for joining today, and I'll see you at the next video. Bye. Doesn't actually say it there. I don't have my glasses on. Shite. What does it say? 24.